Hello everybody. I did live through war, a lost country, a fine country, language barrier, and now I'm much more confident in my own skin. And these two books is actually my private prose poetry donation to the English language, what I learned through listening and reading. This is the first book, Balkan Tattoo, and I'm just honored to tell this actually bestseller of inner city of Edmonton, because I sold over 300 books to homeless people. I never was been on a psychiatric ward in hospital, but my imagination brings me there. After 47 days on the psycho ward, I have learned to keep silent. I have learned to trust no one, to hide my money beneath the potted plants. I have learned to write my poems in cold. I have learned to count my cigarettes and empty the ashtray. I have learned the importance of 3 meals a day. I have learned that Jesus loves me, for the television tells me so. I have learned the meaning of doors and windows. I have learned to ask permission to share. I have learned the dangers of electrical appliances. I have learned that my room must be vacuumed at 6 a.m. because of experiments by the CIA. That a beautiful therapist Nadia is in fact a Russian spy. I have learned to pretend to sleep under the flashlights of the nurses. I have learned never to sleep. I have learned to mark the time of the day, the days of the week. I have learned to bark at all scribed times for pills in a paper cup. I have learned not to hate, or at least not to express hatred. After 47 days on the psycho ward, I have learned not to laugh. No one else is laughing. Free. Air is free, and there you see how nebulous the fee can be. For to take air, you must breathe. To breathe, your diaphragm must contract. For your diaphragm to contract, you must have energy. To have energy, you must eat. To eat, you must buy food, and at the price of groceries, soon only the rich will be able to afford the luxury of anything free. Free is the price you pay for nothing. Air is here, air is there, air is everywhere, except where anything else is. Another short poem, Human Logic. Life is much like this. It is better to give than to receive. But for one to be the giver, another must be the receiver, who in receiving gives to the giver. Since it is better to give than to receive, it is better to receive than to give. And one more short poem. I want my epitaph to say, he died a silly, silly way. Such as upon the storm, Edin Viso dearly missed, his heart exploded in a dream. Or next of my grave upon the storm. If you have time to read this, you have time to phone your mother.